Personally, I'm a bigger fan of the Anita Blake. I am trying to film. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you a book version of What the Haul. Just to confirm, I did borrow the What the Haul title from Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It, who I'll have linked down below. But I got the idea to actually do this video from Emily and Max, who I'll have linked down below as well. So this is a book haul. It is my July book haul, and I do have about 12 books here. I am actually on holiday. If you can't tell from my different background, I am in a different location. And while on holiday, I love a good op shop. So this book haul is all from op shops. Op shops are the Australian version of thrift stores or charity stores, and op stands for opportunity. So they are opportunity shops. I didn't just get books while I was op shopping. I also got a few other things, including these super cute little blossom earrings, but we're only going to be talking about the books that I got. And we have 12 of them. But did I need to purchase these 12 books? The answer is 100% no. If you are a follower of my Read With Me series, I'll have that linked up in the cards, and you're aware that I am participating in the hashtag Pan Your TBR bookshelf, which was created by Amy. I'll have her link down below as well. The concept of that challenge, that reading challenge, is to completely read all the books on your physical bookshelf. And if you've been following along, you are well aware that I have not been doing very well, and I have quite a few books on my physical bookshelf that I have not read, including probably all of these just here. So I didn't need to purchase these 12 books, but I am in fact a sucker for a sale. And I have come to understand the concept that reading books, buying books, and putting books on your TBR book list are all three different hobbies. And I am a fan of all three of those. So that's enough talking. Let us jump in to my purchases. These are in no particular order, and I don't have which shops I got them from, but essentially I got them from some Vinnies, some Salvos, and a charity bookshop that I found as well. So quite a few locations, and I've just bundled it all together into one pile. The first book in my pile is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. I got this one for $2, and I have a horrid feeling I might actually already have this. But either way, it has been quite a popular book. It is an award winner from 2017, and it is one that has definitely been on my to be read list for a while. So I don't mind spending the $2. Even if I already have it, I will just pass it on to someone else. So this is the first book. So the next book I got is The Girl in Steel-Capped Boots by Loretta Hill. And this is actually set in a mining town, if I remember correctly. Let me double check that. So this book is set in a remote mining town. This is in the Pilbara, which is in Western Australia. But as you might be aware, I am also from a mining town, from a mining community. So I really wanted to give this book a read. It does say here it is a romance, so you do know it does have a happy ending. And I paid $3 for this book. Just to confirm, though I'm sure you're already aware, I'm Australian, so I'm talking Australian dollars. Then we have In a New York Minute. This is also a romance book, and this is by Kate Spencer. I also paid $3 for this one. And I think just the cover and the title caught me. I haven't seen this book before, and I'm looking forward to giving it a read at some point in the next 100 years. The next book I got is Teeny Uncertain Miracles by Michelle Johnston. I also paid $4 for this one. And I'm not really 100% sure what it's about, to be honest, but the cover got me, and I thought it would look lovely on my bookshelf. So, yes, but on the back here it says, a miracle is a miracle for sure, but then there are things that pretend to be just to test us. So it is got me interested, but I am not sure what this one is 100% about. Anyone knows me knows I am a fan of puppies, which means I definitely picked this one up. It's A Life on the Leash by Victoria Shade. It's a witty celebration of dogs, romance, and taking chances. I also paid $3 for this one, and the puppies got me. The puppies got me. Yeah. The puppies got me. Let me just give you a quick little read of the back. It says here, Cora Bellamy is a woman who thrives on organization. She successfully ran her own dog training business for years, perfectly content with her rescue pit bull as the main man in her life. It's a romance, so you know that he ain't going to stay the main man in her life. I will say, I really hope that there is one of these type of dogs in this book. Otherwise, you've done a bad job with the cover. But this is A Life on the Leash. People who follow along with my reading content know that I am a fan of the supernatural, the fantasy type books, especially werewolves, vampires. They get me going. So I definitely had to pick up Pride, The Shifters. This is by Rachel Vincent, and I think I only paid about $4 for this one as well. And it's what it says on the tin. This is a shifter romance novel. It is definitely a thick one. It will take me a while to read when I finally get to it, but I am excited to give this one a go. That is the problem. I purchase all these books and I am keen to read them. I am excited to read them. And then I follow on by not reading them and borrowing books from the library instead, because I obviously have a problem. But sticking in the fantasy realm, I have Shiver. This is by Maggie Stiefvater. I will put it down here on the screen, and I apologize that I did not get that name right. This is a fantasy romance novel, you know, star-crossed lovers, a wolf that becomes a human, and a girl who falls in love with the human, and can they ever be together type novel. And the cover is absolutely gorgeous. So I am definitely interested to give this one a read. You might also know that I tend to read a lot of leadership, self-help, management style books. So you won't be surprised that I also got How to Get Along with Difficult People. This is by Florence Litua. I will also put this along the bottom of the screen. And essentially it is just a book on how to get along with difficult people. I probably paid about $2 for this one. If you are also a fantasy reader, you will already know of Kerry Arthur. And this is Full Moon Rising, half vampire, half werewolf, all trouble. Look, just that little spill there, hook, line, sinker, caught, must read. And I think I only paid about $2 for this one as well. Following on from that, if you are a fan of fantasy, especially fantasy with a touch of spice, you would have also heard of Laurel K. Hamilton. And if you haven't, and that is something you are interested in, pause this video and go and find some of her books, because she is really good. I love her writing style. The Anita Blake series is more my style because that's more about vampires, and the Meredith Gentry books are more about fairies. but they are all set in the same world, so definitely go and get some. I have actually purchased the second book in the Mary series. This is A Caress of Twilight. I only paid a couple dollars for this one as well, and I do think I already own it, but I can't find it. So I remember having it, but when I read the first book and I was looking for the second book in my collection, which currently this is nowhere near my full collection. My collection is currently in boxes all over the place in plastic tubs, so I couldn't find the second book. Considering this was only $2, I thought it doesn't hurt to purchase it again, so here we are. Then I picked up a non-fiction book. This is Unlock Your Style by Nikki Parkinson. As you know, I am currently participating in the Project 333 challenge. I'll have my series for that linked up above. So I figured this book, considering it only cost me $2, was worth the read. And I can see if this will help me downsize my wardrobe. And last but not least, I have another fantasy book. This is Incubus by Carol Goodman. And it says here, this is where all stories start, on the edge of a dark wood. Look, if you are a fan of fantasy and you read a little subtitle like that and you ain't picking up that book, you ain't really a fan of fantasy, because, you know, every good story starts on the edge of a good dark wood. I'm just going to say, having a little read of the back of this, I have a feeling that this one has got a little bit of spice in it as well. And considering it's about incubuses, like, of course it would. But those are the 12 books that I recently purchased while op shopping. If I did a quick run through of cost, it would have to be like less than $50 for all these. I will actually figure out exactly how much I spent and put it somewhere, probably along here on the screen. But I'm very happy with my haul, and I hope you enjoyed going through these books with me. If you have read any of these books, please let me know down in the comments which one you think I should read first. And fingers crossed that they're not just going to end up back here on this bookcase and are actually going to get read. But that is all I have for you today. Until next time, I'm Verity. This was my July 2023 book, What the Haul. And now to the outro.